Good afternoon, Professor. I'm Paul Rojas from the Development Management Program. You mentioned last Thursday the world is converging. And with the way globalization is taking place, are we headed for a single currency world? And would there be significant benefits of this happening if the yuan turned out to be the standard?
Let's see. Yes, yes, and no. But both you and I will be dead by the time there's a single currency. We know the advantages and disadvantages. The U.S. had a lot of problems with their single currency when it was first introduced, and like a century of problems with it. That is, the states had lots of reasons to object, and you know the EU experience. Germany is beginning to wonder, why did we do this? We have to pay for Greece and everybody else, you know? So the EU is having a rough moment in terms of its survival. It will, but it's certainly had a bunch of rough moments, right? I don't think we're ready for a world currency yet, but as an American, I just hope the rest of the world hangs on to the dollar as long as possible. So all the extravagances of my government, you can pay for by buying up treasury bills and holding dollars. You know, that'd be great. I wish you'd do that. It'd be wonderful. But I think that's not going to happen. I think we're going to end up in a world of three standard currencies. And it'll be the euro, the dollar, and the yuan. And that may be a good thing. It's been argued by some. Ken Rogoff has argued that having three may have some distinct advantages in adding stability to the world system, better than just having one, so that when the U.S. goes through a crisis, everybody has to pay for it. But if you have three, there can be some offsetting movements between the three currencies and give greater stability. Now, I mean, the share of, of total foreign currencies held in central banks is just immensely dominated by the U.S. dollar. But it's dropping. It's dropping. I hope it doesn't drop too fast, but it's dropping. And after I'm long since dead, maybe it's the yuan will replace it. Right. Single currencies are good, but everything else has to be to favor it. And we aren't in the stage yet in the world economy where policies and all the rest are coordinated well enough such that a single currency can survive. I think you can only get that if you get a federation, as the EU is struggling with and as the US formed long ago. And federations are painful, politically painful, so it takes a while. The world is nowhere near that stage of forming a federation.